to town today. We're going to hook up a water barrel for Karen. So she needs the water for her plant rather than using the town water. We use rainwater, so it saves on the water bill a little bit. And we'll show you the process of doing that. Karen has a crazy amount of flowers, and they all need to be watered when it's dry. And she's also got a very healthy garden, and it's growing like crazy. And we've got these 2 barrels set up already, so there's not enough. So we just used the downspout and fill that barrel, runs into that 1 barrel. And I've just got it connected with a hose in between here, and then this has got dual taps on it, so she gets the water out of that tap there. I made this stand for her last week to set the water barrel on, and she's got it all painted up, ready for the barrel to be put on it. And that's the barrel that I gotta drill a hole in and put another tap into. And anyway, we'll see how that all works out. So I'll just use that spout here, and I'll have to detach it right there where it joins onto that other one, and use that spout to go from that point down to where the barrel will be. I think I've got everything I need. The barrel, the stand, the ladder to get up to where those screws are. Now, the next thing on the agenda is to level out this ground so that the table is level and that the barrel doesn't tip off. I gotta get that pipe out of the way before I can actually place that table, because I gotta get it in there further. I can actually use that table as a ladder to get up there to undo that pipe. There, that's out of the way. Well, that pipe is kind of dangling, so I might have to take this support bracket here and move it up onto there, keep that thing from swaying in the wind. There, I should do that. Get this wrapped around. A couple more screws in that, should be golden. That's marvelous, good and solid. So we'll line that hole up the top of the barrel with that downspout. And I'm not going to put the spigot there because it's going to interfere here, but I think the ideal place to put the spigot would be right here. So I drill a 1-inch hole right there, and then we put the spigot in. Okay, so there's the spigot assembly that I got online. Now this piece, it has to go inside the barrel. Take this nut off here, because that goes on the outside of the barrel. Maisie's upset that I'm left her in the house. You can probably hear her barking. So anyway, to seal it inside and outside the barrel, we need a washer. So that goes inside. Now the hole I drill, this has to go from the inside of the barrel out. So how do you get this fitting from the inside to the outside? Well, there's a little trick to that. So once I drill the hole, what we do is we drop a string down, and then we get the string out through the hole, and then we slide this down on the string. So when it slides down on the string, it comes to the hole, and then once you get it through, then you carefully place the washer on the outside and the nut and turn it on. Makes it actually pretty simple, doesn't it? Check to verify. Hole lined up with the downspout. Barrel sitting square on the table. So
We'll drill a hole near the bottom. I'm not going to do it right at the bottom, so if there's any kind of debris, it'll hopefully settle near the bottom, and it won't plug up the down or the outflow too often. Anyway, let's drill the hole. Well, pretty hard to do a camera and do this at the same time. Got to put the camera down. Stick on those barrels is actually pretty thick. Oh, it should hold any amount of pressure that this the rainwater will develop anyway. Important to clean up any of those shavings so that that rubber washer can seal up. Should have put a better knife in my pocket. Well, my iPhone got too hot that I couldn't use it, so I missed a couple little bits here, but managed to get the string down through. It was no issue at all. It went through very easy. Now, next thing I'm worried about is having that string fall down when I'm putting that thing down there. So I just took the other plug out and dropped the end of the string in there so it can't. So we just go like that. And now, if all goes well, we just pull this string here, and there it is. I got the string too tight, it won't turn now. Awesome. So that is how you do it. So now I got to put that other washer and the nut on there, tighten it up, and we've got a spigot. I haven't even had to open the instructions. Couple wraps of Teflon tape, and now there's, as you can see, there's threads on the inside, same size as this. So thread that in there carefully. I always like to thread stuff in by hand, make sure that it doesn't cross thread. So we're grinning here now. Open and shut case, but not quite. Still gotta put that section to the barrel, and then we're done. There. So if we get all that rain they're predicting tomorrow, that barrel should be full. So we're all done the stuff we needed to do in town. Now we'll go back out to the cottage, relax, put feet up, and maybe have a tall, cool one. Sounds like a plan.